Hey guys, all right, let's get this started. So what I was talking about, 82% of HVAC and plumbing companies aren't doing this one thing, and you can do this to rule your local market. And here's an impact of one of our many customers and what it did for their business. Ace Plumbing and Rooter out in San Francisco does about $9 million in annual revenue. It helped them stop losing referrals to their competitors. They generated more referrals overall. They delivered more pre-sold customers to themselves as a result, and they eliminated their need for paid ads, along with also attracting bigger projects to them. So if you're looking to get into more like, full AC installations, trenchless sewer repairs, or tankless water heater installs, that's kind of the key. Who are we? I'm the owner of Reputation Igniter, veteran of the United States Navy, 15 years. We've been in business 10 plus years. These are some of our Google reviews here. We're a small business just like you, so we understand what it's like. You can check us out at reputationigniter.com. So let's jump into it. If you are doing any type of marketing, but really if you're in business, you are doing a form of marketing. It doesn't matter if it's offline, like billboards, radio, and TV, or it's online, like SEO, Google Maps, local service ads. 98% of people are doing this one thing before they either call, text, or go and visit your website. And if you don't have this figured out and this isn't tracking in the right direction, you are literally spending marketing dollars and marketing efforts sending people to your competitors. And so even if you're just growing by word of mouth referrals, people are still doing this one thing before they call, text, and visit your website. So what is this one thing? They're checking your Google reviews. If somebody's going to look you up or find you, they are going to do a Google search for you. 92% of searches are done on Google. And what does Google show right next to your business and your URL? But your Google business profile, your Google My Business listing, and that has your reviews right there. And that is how somebody can, in a snapshot of like literally seconds, determine whether or not they're going to pick up the phone and call you, text you, or even visit your website. And so it's imperative that you figure that out, because who do people choose in a situation like this when they've got options upon options to go with any other plumbing or HVAC company? These guys have been in business 40 years, 858 reviews. These guys have been in business only 3 years with over 800 reviews, which is awesome. These guys, on the other hand, have been in business 10 years and they only have 12 reviews. They're not going to get selected. This is not good, and if this is where you're at, this is something that needs to change. And so here's the transformation that this process helped Ace get. They were in a low trust environment with bad customers coming because they had 52 reviews and 3.9 stars on Google. Now, 4 years later, they got 446 reviews, 4.8 stars. So now they're in a high trust and they're getting great customers as a result. So what are the steps? What are the plan? Well, the first step is to stop doing all these things. If you're begging or bribing your customers, doesn't feel good on your end, doesn't feel good on their end, and doesn't really work. We haven't seen it work in 10 years significantly enough to encourage our clients to do it. Badgering your techs or your plumbers just damages relationships internally into the business and really doesn't net great results. Email blasting your customers is just something that's kind of annoying and just seems like the timing is always off and the conversion rates are always significantly lower than anything else. Manual texting and email just eats up a lot of your time, a lot of your staff's time. And if you've got a link on your website, link on your invoice or email signature, like, good on you. We just have not seen that convert in a decade's worth of experience here. And so what should you do? Well, this is the first and most important thing I would say is you've got to automate this whole process by integrating whatever softwares you're using in your business to a review generation platform like ours, Reputation Igniter. Now, it doesn't matter what kind of CRM or invoicing software you have. If you've got some sort of customer database that's digital, it needs to be plugged directly into a review generation platform. A lot of these review generation platforms will say they have integrations, but it's not as described. And so that's really where I think we spend most of our time, is building out a very synchronous communication between your dispatching software, whatever you're using, to make sure that your customers are immediately getting into a regeneration platform like ours immediately after they complete a job with you, because timing is of the essence. As soon as you get outside the 24 to 48 hour window, your ability to actually convert into a review significantly drops. So it's imperative that you have that and you're not just uploading spreadsheets on a regular basis, because you just won't get the return. And then the second piece is to automate this whole process, reaching out, having something that's very straightforward, makes sense, easy to do. Links to your different review sites. Obviously, give them an option if things didn't go right, that they can provide that feedback to you without getting a negative review online. And then they're busy just like you. So making sure that you've got a follow-up set so that you can remind them, so that you can drive towards generating these reviews. And last step is just watching the results come in, right? You can see here Ace getting multiple reviews on a given day as a result of having this system running on autopilot in the background for them, generating these reviews. That continues to have a ripple effect out, helping you rank in Google Maps. You can see how he's ranking throughout the San Francisco Peninsula, which is a very, very competitive and highly populated market. And you can see the impact of that on his business there. And so one of the questions I always get, what's the pricing? It costs less than one trouble call per month, so $249 per month. There's no contract. When we speak, you can ask me about how you can get a 25% discount for life. But hey, let's do this first before we commit to anything like that. Let's just see if we kind of work well together. Let us prove it to you first that our system works, and we'll generate reviews for you. Just kind of a 5-day try before you buy for $49. We'll take the last 90 days of your customers, run them through our system to generate reviews for you from them. If we don't get you any reviews, I will refund you the money, and I'll even buy you lunch for taking your time. So if you want to get a hold of me, next steps are you can either email, text, call, or schedule here. Look forward to chatting with you if it makes sense. Talk soon.